Okay, everybody. So I'm going to first show you how to make the catalog. Here's the catalog in your project. Click on that. Basically, the catalog is just a list of all the stuff you need on set that's not your equipment. So if I go to, the characters are automatically populated based on your script. So right now I've got 7 characters. This is I wish. If I go to add an item, I can choose the department, and there's all these different things. But there are basically just a handful of them that I want you to use. First of all, characters. Those should already be there. Secondly, extras, if you need those for any scenes. Then props, so that would be anything that a character touches or uses. And then locations. And then I use set dressing as sort of a general term. So anything related to the set that's not a prop. This could be greenery, some sort of decor, practicals, anything that is going to be in frame but that the character doesn't touch is going to be set dressing. And I really want you to think hard about this and think about how you can improve your locations just by adding some stuff to it. And then makeup and wardrobe. Wardrobe and makeup. Okay, so the rest of this list you can ignore, but those categories are the ones that I want to see you address. Now, adding an item straight to the catalog is actually not the best way to do this. The best way to do it is to go back to your breakdown. And in the breakdown, you can actually tag different items in the script. So, for example, I can highlight, for example, smartphone. Okay, and I'm going to tag that. Of course, it's not an actor, right? It's a prop. So I'm going to tag that as a prop, and I can also tag all, right? So I'm going to tag every instance of the smartphone. And if I go back over then to my catalog, I now have a prop, and you'll see all the different departments showing up on the left side here. So you should have characters, extras, props, locations, set dressing, makeup, and wardrobe all going down here. And then when you finish, what you're going to do is make sure you've got all selected and then print from this catalog list view. All right, but I've got a prop here, and it's smartphone, and it tells me the number of scenes that prop appears in. And then once I do my shooting schedule, it'll tell me the number of shoot days and the start day and the end day. So if this was something that I needed to rent, then I could figure out how many days I need it for and budget it accordingly. Now, just to show you, just for comparison, let's just, and I'll put it in lowercase so you can tell the difference. I'm going to make that, and you can see right away, because I just added it manually here, it doesn't tell me the number of scenes it's in, etc. And as I move forward through these tutorial videos, you'll see that this is much more useful, tagging stuff. All right, back over to the breakdown. Keep in mind that the stuff you see on the left side here in the breakdown goes scene by scene by scene. In the catalog, you're seeing the departments and everything for the entire script, but in the breakdown, it's scene by scene, and you have to go through each of these to see your different stuff that you need. Because so obviously you have more than Jeannie and Tyler in this entire script, but just in this first scene, that's all you've got. So the easiest way to add a location, you could go in here and tag it and say location, but the easiest way is just go through scene by scene and add a location. And I want you to make sure that the name of the location is the real life location. So I can't remember what the church is that you're using for the street, but I'll just put my church in there instead. Oops. Okay. So then that should populate with a map. And now we have this location set for this scene. Now if I then go over to my shooting schedule, um, you'll see eventually that the location has been set. And you can see I've done it with a couple of other ones as well. So the set in your shooting schedule is just the set location, but the location is the real location. Okay, so that is how you get the location to go. You can, you can add an item manually here as well, but the benefit is that it will be tagged to this particular scene. So say there's a prop that you need that's not specifically mentioned in the script, um, and you can't like highlight some text and you just want to add it, but you want it to be tagged to this scene, then you can add a breakdown item here. You can say which thing it is, like makeup or whatever, and then it'll show up in your catalog. Whereas if you and now you see that my location has come in here that I just added. If you add an item straight here, it will have no tags. It won't be tagged to any scenes at all. All right, so that's basically it for the catalog. It's just going to be a master list of characters, extras, props, locations, set dressing, makeup, and wardrobe. Um, and just make sure that you go to all before you go to the print menu. Generate a PDF. Make sure that you're in catalog list. I don't care about the budget details. Generate a PDF and upload that to Canvas. All right, let me know if you have any questions.